Yeah.
Dois hambúrgueres, alface, queijo, molho especial, cebola, picles, pão com gergelim. Big Mac.
All I know is ba da ba ba ba.
Okay, so now this is the second part of the 10 series that we're gonna give you tips about English, and this is ordering
Ordering
food.
food. What they don't teach you in ESL.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, but we're gonna talk about the first topic, which is drinks, and we're gonna start with coffee
Okay.
because it's popular here.
Yeah.
So the first tip is any restaurants you go, you can decide between hot coffee and iced coffee, which is cold.
Yep.
In Brazil, we don't have iced coffee.
Oh.
No, we do have it, but it's not popular as here. So like iced coffee for me was a huge difference
Okay.
when I order here.
Yeah.
So we go from hot and cold, and then we go from there.
Yes.
Okay.
Hot coffee and hot tea. Hot
Yeah.
tea is a big one as well. So you can order hot coffee, hot tea, iced coffee, or just regular tea.
They don't have iced tea.
Iced tea as well.
Okay.
The iced tea though is usually comes with ice, but also it's a bottled drink
Uh,
that is already served cold in the bottle. So you
okay.
can get iced tea that is pre-made. It's a very famous brand is Arizona iced tea. You can
Uh,
also, yes, like from McDonald's, order their sweet tea, which is tea with a whole lot of sugar.
okay, so then we can talk about and give them advice about like the size.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we got three different main sizes of all the drinks: small, medium, and large. Small, of course, is the smallest. Medium is about in the middle. Large, of course, is your largest option. Now, we will say, since we are America, the portion sizes for small, medium, and large will vary per restaurant.
Yeah.
So, a small in Dunkin' Donuts might be a medium in
Medium. Yeah,
Starbucks.
it's. I mean, for me, everything here is large. It's super big. But for example, if you don't know what type of coffee you drink and you are confused about because there's a thousand options now. So like the milks, like whole milk,
Yes, we have
cream.
we have heavy cream, light cream, 1% milk, 2% milk, skim milk, almond milk, and of course the milk for the dairy free people.
Yeah, and also if you just want like you don't know what type of coffee you want to order, you're overwhelmed about the menu, you just go regular.
Yes,
That's the coffee I
yes,
want.
yes.
Regular dark coffee. Hot
Regular hot coffee. Regular hot coffee. If you want sugar, you can just simply say with sugar.
with sugar. Yeah.
No cream. If you want cream and sugar, you can say cream and
Sugar.
sugar.
Yeah. Or if you want a cappuccino and they'll ask you what type of milk.
Yep.
Regular milk.
Regular milk. So you can say just regular milk, the 1% milk, 2% milk, skim milk, whole milk, almond milk. Yes, we have a lot of different
A
options.
lot of options. I got overwhelmed at first because I didn't know, but since I'm from Brazil, for us it's dark coffee, hot, and that's it in the morning. Like I don't explore sometimes the menu, but for example, if I want to explore the menu, I can ask for recommendations.
Yeah. You can always recommend to the cashier or the waitress, waiter, whoever is serving you, what's your
Yeah.
best menu item? What do you recommend? And things like that. All right, we're on recommendations.
Yeah.
So if you're confused about anything on the menu or there's something that you're just want to try out, you can
Yeah.
simply ask the waiter, all right, what's something that you recommend? What's your best menu item?
Yeah. Popular drink.
Popular drink, popular item. A lot of times people go to restaurants just for the popular item that's listed, in Instagram, Twitter, wherever you might
Yeah.
see it. So a lot of times the staff there is already in tune to the most popular items
Yeah.
or the most viral items that people would really want anyway.
Yeah, for example, now it's summertime, so there's a lot of specific drinks for that occasion.
Yep.
I go to a Starbucks every fall for my
Mhm.
spice pumpkin latte
Yeah.
because it's just on the fall, which is begins in October.
Yep.
So, for example, if you're visiting in the winter time, they will have the special hot chocolates with a
Yes.
lot of things that you can order. If it comes in summer, they'll have a fresh drinks everywhere with
Hmm.
a strawberry. I think it's international because sometimes the same thing that's happening here is not the same
Oh,
weather that's happening in other
yeah.
state. So it's good to ask for recommendations. So when we go towards now, so we know that we're gonna order a regular small hot coffee.
Yep.
Okay, we decided that was easy. So now let's go for the hard part, which is ordering food, and we're gonna talk about ordering simple thing. Okay,
Yep.
pancakes, eggs, and bacon.
Ah, the American
It's
staples,
hard.
the American breakfast. So you can
Okay.
order eggs and toast. You can order eggs, sausage, toast, and what we call shredded potatoes, hash browns. A lot of our breakfast places will have this menu option. It is just shredded potatoes,
Yeah.
very grilled and fine. You can say, I want them crispy. I want them not as crispy. They're almost like French fries.
You kind of like you have to be ready for decide what type of
Yeah,
what kind of eggs you can order because he's gonna explain. I never understood in the beginning. Okay, like it was
understand.
very hard for me to. Okay, I want eggs, pancakes, and bacon. What kind? I'm
Yeah,
like, what do you mean?
I
And I was
understand.
just smiling, like eggs.
I
And
understand.
then what
Yeah.
kind? What kind of eggs do you have?
We have scrambled eggs,
Yeah,
eggs over easy,
my
eggs
favorite.
over medium, eggs
Ah,
over hard, poached eggs, scrambled eggs. There's a lot of different types. So yes, you can choose any of these
do
different
you
types.
pick like the seasoning too, like salt and pepper? Comes with
Most restaurants will have salt and pepper on your table. Most places, if they're a commercial place like IHOP,
yeah.
Denny's, uh, any of the staple restaurants that are for breakfast, most of the time, if you have any dietary restrictions
Yeah.
or anything like that, any allergies and things like that, they're very sensitive to. So low
Oh,
sodium,
okay.
no pepper, things like that.
So like
Yes.
normally the eggs doesn't come seasoning.
The eggs do not come seasoned unless they are a menu item that's included with seasoning. So let's, for
Yeah,
example, you order Mexican eggs that might come with green peppers, onions, and things
yeah.
like that, or
Comes already
tomatoes.
seasoned.
If you order, let's say, the Colorado omelet, which is basically cooked eggs wrapped with meat and things like that, they
Oh
might
yeah.
add a little seasoning.
Like steak
Yeah,
and eggs.
yes,
Yeah.
they'll add a little pepper, maybe a little bit of salt, but they won't go over a certain threshold for certain people's dietary and allergy
Yeah,
needs.
yeah. There's a lot of people with allergies and from you know different parts of the world.
Yeah,
But we're gonna explain just a little bit because the menu of the restaurants for me is very confusing, and this is me. So since we start dating, he was the one that ordered for me. I just tell him I want this, and he
yeah,
orders for me. But let's say I'm looking at the menu the first time, okay, and there's something called meal, combo, and sides
ah,
that is three topics that we're gonna have to go from there. For example, you mentioned about American breakfast,
yes,
but comes with a side
yes,
sometimes. So then I have to pick what side do I want it, or
yes,
if I don't want a side.
yes.
Okay.
So for the most part, if it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Yeah.
they all have the option with coming with the side. If it's a meal, most of the
Yeah.
time they are
Like a
referring.
whole thing.
Yes, a whole thing. So either a sandwich, a side, and a drink.
Okay.
A side is like eggs by itself,
Yeah.
hash browns by itself.
There's another thing that will help a lot. It's, for example, IHOP served breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and kids menu. So
Yes,
their menu is like 5 pages,
yes,
5 pages. So The first thing you need to look at, it's what time of the day you're going to see, because sometimes the lunch time's not ready.
Yes. Or
I,
available.
or available. For example, if you go to McDonald's at 9 a.m., they will just have breakfast. They won't have
Yes.
burgers.
Yes.
And for example, I'm confused. I'm not from here. I'm from a different country, and I wanted to have lunch. Okay, you don't have to look at dinner menu or breakfast menu. Just go to lunch, and then you
Yes.
go from there. There's always like a beginning of the menu and the end
Yes.
and the sides. That's it. You don't have to overwhelm and look everything else.
Yeah.
You go from lunch and you go from there. I want the meal because sometimes it's very specific what you're gonna get from it.
Yeah. If you're looking in the front of the menu, the very front of the menus will always be breakfast.
Yeah.
The middle of the menus will always be lunch. The back and the last parts of the menus will always be for dinner, drinks, alcoholic drinks, and desserts.
Yeah. And the first question they will ask you in your table is, "Hi guys, how can I help you today? What type of drink? How do they say it? Like what type of drink you want?" No.
What drink are you having today?
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
would you like to drink?
Water. They always bring you water.
Yes.
And then if you don't know what do you want to drink, you ask them about
You can ask
recommendations.
them for the recommendations. You can ask them what's their best drink. If you do drink alcohol, you can ask them for their best alcoholic drink. Most of
Yeah.
our restaurants will serve you alcohol past 11 a.m. If you do not drink alcohol, you can say what's your best non-alcoholic drink,
Yeah.
or soda is
Pop.
another word, or pop is another cultural word that we'll use. You can either say Coke, you can say Sprite, if you like Sprite, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, water, hot tea, hot coffee. There's a lot of different drink options as well.
Yeah. So then going from there, we're gonna just talk about the sides
Yeah.
of the dishes that you want. Because sometimes if you order a lunch, sometimes they'll tell you it serves two peoples,
Yes.
and that's something that we are practicing now
Yeah.
too. Sometimes it's ordering two meals, it's too much sometimes, and you're gonna have to take it home.
Yeah.
So if you're traveling, you don't want to keep carrying food with you. You can ask them like,
Yes.
uh, does it serve for this is one person, and does it serve for two?
All right. So if you get to the point where you're overwhelmed and you're unsure about a lot of the menu items, just simply order online. It's
Yeah, it's
quick and easy.
easy.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Quick and easy to do. You can just simply use your best rideshare app. That's Uber Eats, DoorDash. You can click on a map
Yep.
of all the things and all the restaurants that are in your area. Most of the time, they'll even have a favorite menu item, a viral item that you can try.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
simply click and try anything you like, and then you can go from there. Most of the time, it'll be there within the first 20 to 30 minutes of you
Delivered
ordering.
super fast here. Yeah.
Yes. So you can have it delivered wherever you are. Just simply enter your address. If you're in a hotel, enter your hotel and leave
Ooh.
it at the front desk. If you're in an Airbnb, wherever you are, all of these food share options will be available to you. All right, guys, you made it to the end of the video. Please like, hype, and subscribe for more. What they don't teach you in ESL.